A lawn never gets out of control overnight. It usually starts with a few busy days. Maybe work gets hectic. Maybe it's been raining all week. Maybe you simply do not feel like spending your Saturday pushing a lawnmower around your yard. Before you know it, that quick mowing job you plan to do turns into a lawn that feels completely out of control. The grass gets taller, the weeds start showing up, the edges disappear, and suddenly your yard starts looking more like a project than a place you actually enjoy spending time in. The problem is that your lawn does not stop growing just because life gets busy. And that is exactly what I wanted to test this. This is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Instead of helping you mow your lawn faster, the goal here is to eliminate mowing from your schedule altogether. So today, I am putting it through a series of real-world tests to see if it can actually handle the kind of lawn conditions homeowners have to deal with every year. Because keeping a perfect lawn is easy when you have time. The real question is, what happens when the lawn starts fighting back and when you don't have time to take care of it? The first thing that stood out to me was how serious this machine looks. This does not look like a typical lawnmower. It looks more like a small piece of construction equipment. The tracked design immediately gives it rugged appearance, and everything about it feels purpose-built for difficult terrain, thick grass, and larger properties. But before we talk about performance, let us talk about setup, because mowing is not actually the hardest part of lawn care. The hardest part is staying consistent. It is remembering to do it every week. It is finding time to do it. It is keeping your lawn maintained before it gets out of control. That is the problem Yarbo is trying to solve. After setting up the charging station, the mower maps your property using RTK GPS, onboard cameras, and multiple sensors. Through the app, you can create mowing zones, set boundaries, create no-go areas, adjust cutting heights, and schedule exactly when you want the mower to work. Once everything is mapped, the mower essentially takes over from there. And honestly, that is where the value starts becoming obvious. Your lawn is being maintained, whether you are thinking about it or not. Now let's talk about the first major test, thick grass, because this is where most lawnmowers starts separating itself. Anyone can cut short grass. The real challenge is dealing with a lawn that has been neglected. Not mine here, I take care of my lawn. The kind of lawn that the grass has gotten too tall, the kind of lawn that has become dense and difficult to manage, the kind of lawn most homeowners eventually find themselves dealing with at some point. The Yarbo Lawnmower Pro uses dual 300-watt cutting motors that can deliver up to 2,500 watts of peak cutting power. It also uses dual cutting disc with swappable straight blades that are specifically designed for demanding mowing conditions. So I sent it directly into some of the thickest section of the grass I could find. What surprised me most was not the speed, it was the confidence. The mower never looked overwhelmed. It never looked like it was struggling. It simply moved forward and kept cutting. That might sound simple, but that is exactly what you want to see. When you are dealing with overgrown grass, the last thing you want is a machine that constantly hesitates or gets stuck. When I compared the before and after results, the difference was there, dramatic. Areas that looked completely neglected suddenly looked maintained again. That is exactly the type of situation the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro was built for. The next thing I wanted to test was cutting height, because not every homeowner wants the same look. Some people prefer a taller lawn, others want shorter, cleaner, golf course style appearance. The Yarbo Lawnmower Pro can cut as low as 0.8 inches. That is especially useful for warm season grasses like Bermuda or Zoysia, which are often maintained much shorter than other grass types. The lower cutting height gives you more flexibility and more control over the lawn appearance. When I looked at the finished result, that was one of the first things I noticed. The lawn looked intentional, the cut looked clean, and everything felt much more polished and professionally maintained. The next challenge for any autonomous mower is terrain, because not every lawn is perfectly flat. Some properties have slopes, some have uneven ground, some have areas that are difficult to navigate. This is where Yarbo's track design really starts to make sense. The Lawnmower Pro is capable of climbing slopes up to 35 degrees. As it climbed, the track provided excellent traction and stability. The mower felt in control the whole time. It never looked unstable. It never looked unsure of itself. It simply approached the hill and continued working. For homeowners with challenging terrain, that level of confidence is incredibly important. Of course, rear lawns are never empty. There is always something in the yard: a tree, garden border, a hose, a lawn chair, which I just placed, a forgotten object sitting somewhere in the grass. That is why obstacle avoidance is such a critical part of the experience. The Yarbo Lawnmower Pro uses binocular cameras, ultrasonic sensors, and bumper detection to identify obstacles and adjust its route accordingly. What was impressive was how deliberate everything felt. The mower did not simply react after hitting something. It actively evaluated its surrounding and planned a route around those obstacles before reaching to them. That creates a much more autonomous experience. And ultimately, this is the entire point. The less time you spend supervising the mower, the better. Another thing I appreciate is how the mower handles itself throughout the day. When the battery gets low, it automatically returns to the charging dock. After charging, it heads back out and resumes mowing exactly where it left off. That means you're not constantly monitoring battery levels or manually restarting jobs. The mower simply handles it on its own.
According to Yarbo, the mower can cover up to 6.2 acres per week through multiple mowing cycles. And that's really the point. For property owners who would normally spend hours on a riding mower, this feels like a glimpse of what the next generation of lawn care could look like. Rather than dedicating your weekend to mowing, the lawn is simply being maintained in the background while you're literally doing anything else.
Whether you are inside working, spending time with family, or simply relaxing, the lawn continues maintaining itself. But perhaps the most interesting thing about Yarbo is what happens after mowing season ends. Most lawn equipment sits unused in the garage for months. Yarbo takes a completely different approach. The mower is actually part of a larger modular ecosystem. The same Yarbo core can power a lawnmower module, a trimmer module, a blower module, and even a slow blower module. Instead of investing in multiple separate machines, you are investing in a platform that can adapt to different seasons and different yard care throughout the year. That makes Yarbo feel like much more than just a mower. It feels like a long-term yard maintenance system. After spending time with the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, I think the biggest takeaway is simple. This machine is not trying to solve mowing. It is trying to solve lawn ownership. Because the real challenge is not cutting grass. The real challenge is constantly maintaining your property before things get out of control. Yarbo tackles that challenge with powerful cutting performance, intelligent navigation, obstacle avoidance, automatic charging, and a modular design built for year-round yard care. After watching it tackle thick grass, steep terrain, and everyday obstacles, it is easy to see who this machine is designed for. It is designed for homeowners who want a great looking lawn without spending every weekend maintaining it. This is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. After seeing what it can do, I can honestly say that no lawn might really be too wild. Check out the link in the description below if you would like to learn more and get you a Yarbo Lawnmower Pro.